The wise men or magi weren't kings. They were pagan sorcerers.
We're CJ and Joy from Way FM, and we're gonna play Christmas, this or
that. Mary rode the donkey 80 miles to Bethlehem.
no way.
That seems too far, even in a car.
Dude, I can barely give my little girl a piggyback upstairs. There's no way a donkey hauled around Mary,
And
who
the
was
baby
pregnant.
Jesus.
That's like 2 people.
I don't
For
think
80
it's that
miles?
far. Wait, I would say
I've never
it's-
even heard that before.
I bet it's 60.
Fiction.
Fiction.
It's unlikely that she was on a donkey.
But it was 80 miles?
He is false.
The donkey
What?
is false?
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
The miracle started before the birth of that
You didn't even
babe.
get my donkey joke. That's
Oh.
what a donkey says.
Donkeys say, hee-haw.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Yeehaw. Maybe
On to
you're
the
right.
next.
All right.
On to the next.
The Bible never mentions animals being in the nativity.
This is tough. I just read in the Bible, like in one of the mentions of it, but it's in a bunch of the books. And I don't know if they talk about donkeys and sheep.
I'm gonna go with the old neighbors on this one because they do have animals in their nativity scene. And my neighbors love Jesus, so...
They probably bought it at Lowe's.
Well, then Lowe's knows the Bible. The Bible never mentions animals. I say animals
Fiction.
so this is fiction.
We believe there are animals.
Animals there.
The Bible never mentions animals being in the nativity. Fact.
There's
It's
no way it
implied,
was an
though.
empty barn. As a baby, Jesus never cried.
That's 100% fact.
No! What?
Dude's it's perfect baby.
I know he's perfect. You know that song's
Away in a manger.
I've never understood it. Maybe it's because they're saying he didn't cry, but I'd be alarmed if the baby came out and didn't cry.
If I was a parent and I just get, like my kid was the savior, I'd be like, dude, really?
You'd be mad if
you
he
poo-pooed
cried?
your diaper. Suck it up. You trying to save the world and all of humanity?
But he's in a human body.
You know what else he never did? Teenage angst.
Okay. He was
He's
fully
Jesus.
God and fully man. He had to have had some man stuff.
You think Jesus ever rebelled against his parents? No, because he's
no,
Jesus.
not that intense. I think we're disagreeing on this one.
That's fact.
Fiction. Joy is right.
No, she's
He
not.
cried, yet Mom had to know when
does
to
it say he
nurse him.
cried? The 3 wise men followed the star to Bethlehem.
There's a lot of room for interpretation here. I don't think, you know what? Pastor's daughter's coming out. I don't think we know that there's 3 of them. I think that's what's false. There could be other falsities.
Of course
I don't
there's
know.
3 of them. They're like the Musketeers, dude.
I don't know that it says that. And they didn't go straight to Bethlehem, right? They went to some other king first. So I don't know, maybe that's trying to trip us up.
I don't think
Star.
anybody's trying to trip us up. They're
Yes,
just
they are. Trying to make us look like
nobody's out to
Christmas
get
fools.
us. Look, let's follow that to Bethlehem. Wise decision. Hey, we're wise men.
It
Galley ho,
doesn't
let's roll.
seem wise
That
to
is
follow
fact,
a star.
right?
Fiction.
Oh, that's
Something
what I
felt
meant.
wrong.
While they did follow a star, we don't know how many wise men there were.
These are tricky. Then why do we say 3?
I don't know. Yeah, why do we say 3? Do you
Where'd
think they
that
just
come
picked
from?
it?
Maybe that's next.
The wise men or magi weren't kings. They were pagan sorcerers. I don't know.
Pagan sorcerers.
That's a really intense term. Does that mean they cast spells?
I don't know. Suddenly we went from Christmas, now we're talking about a Zelda video game.
They went to Hogwarts?
But to be a wise man and a man and be like, nah, dude. Nah, homie, you're a pagan sorcerer. I'm like, whoa, keep coming at me like that?
Both words.
What, pagan what? That's fiction.
Fact.
What?
What?
Holy moly.
What does that mean? Did they do spells?
What's a pagan sorcerer?
Magi means an ancient astrologer, which was a form of what's called divination.
There was no room for Joseph and Mary at the end. I feel like that is a fact. I'm calling that. I don't know why. I just feel like that's.
I know,
that's
it does seem
Why else would you
right.
go in a barn? That's like rolling down the highway and being like, the Hampton Inn's open, or we could just go stay in this chicken shack.
You know how there's that whole thing in Christmas plays where the innkeeper turns them away and he says like there's no room for you? That wasn't in Luke 2, but I think it's in another one of the books. Joseph should have found somebody to stay with. I'm
Is
just
that a
saying.
fact? That's fiction? Oh,
What do you mean?
The Bible doesn't mention any inn. It just says there was no room for them where they were staying.
Was it like a family member's house? The Bible story is getting more and more confusing. Mary gave birth in a stable. The word choice of stable seems wrong. Isn't that where you just put horses? I've heard it could have been like a cave-like feature, but they say in the Bible they laid him in a manger.
You really are an outward processor.
Sorry, I am. Sorry. They say they laid him in a manger. That's for animals.
Yeah.
It's for sheep, horses to feed.
I'm gonna say you are where you give birth, and Mary is very stable, right? She's stable, reliable mother.
You say you are where you
give birth.
Fact.
Fiction.
Like I told you, not really.
They're
I told you
trying
not
to
to
trip
trust
us
me on
up.
this.
It's most likely a cave.
I saw that
A
cave. That
cave.
cave up. But
A
a cave where there's animals.
stable cave.
Jesus grew up as a refugee in North Africa. This is fact.
Okay.
I recall him having to flee to Egypt, and that's in North Africa, right?
Yep.
We're saying.
I don't know.
I think yes.
Fact.
I told you. Christmas is in December because of a pagan holiday and a Roman cult called Sol Invictus.
This is way over my head. This is a lot of things. A pagan holiday, a Roman cult, and Sol Invictus.
Yep.
You think it's fact?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know we don't really know when Jesus was born, but I don't know about that Roman cult stuff.
Pretty sure the answer starts with an F. I'm gonna go with
Faction? Fact.
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 It
It is fact?
Yeah.
That was really hard, you guys.
Yeah. So I think for the last and final question is fact or fiction? Are we a couple bozos? That's fact. I'd say so. That's probably
Yeah, I
fact.
think we need to read the Christmas story again.
Yeah, if we want to be truthful here,
Yeah.
because it's on camera. I really knew all of those.
No, you didn't.
But I wanted to make, for the video.
No, we did
Yeah, you want
not.
to create some fun for you watching. I knew all of them. I actually wrote this whole thing.
No,
I
you
did.
didn't. You didn't
Yep.
even know what we were here for.
I actually majored in Christmas studies. This was my
if that was an option, I would have done it.
Yeah.